we should have Paul Csomo knocking on the door any moment now. And basically, Evil Dead 2 wins or I quit podcasting. Thank you so much, by the way, Gorilla Brain 8BR. Thank you guys so much for the pre-recorded segment. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And we're going to get this absolutely, absolutely beautiful man in here to eat some bugs, ladies and gentlemen. Eat some bugs live on the live stream for The Cure. So let me go ahead and pop him in here. So I'm going to switch the camera over because it's all about Paul Csomo. I love that you're wearing a bow tie again. Oh, my God. I love you. I love you so much, my friend. Welcome to the live stream for The Cure. Welcome back, I should say. How are you?
I'm really, really nervous, but I'm doing good. You know what? Here's the thing. Last year, I wasn't afraid of what I was eating.
Mm-hmm.
This year, I'm afraid.
Ooh.
And I'm not hyping it up. I've been dreading this for about 2 weeks now.
Oh my! Well, can we get some love over in the chat? Hashtag Paul. We love Paul. Hashtag we love Paul. He's going to do some fun stuff.
I love you too.
He's going to eat some bugs, and we're going to have a great time. We're going to raise a lot of money for cancer research. Last year, I wanted to eat mealworms with him. I was going to get bugs, but unfortunately, the whirlwind that is this event, I just couldn't get them ordered in time.
Yeah. Blame it on the whirlwind.
Blame it on the whirlwind. I'm blaming. You know what? I'm blaming Gerald. It's Gerald's fault. It's all Gerald, man.
Damn it, Gerald.
Every single time. So, let's see. Everybody, hashtag we love Paul. Get him in there. Everybody, just thank you very much, Paul Csomo, for putting your fears to the test and putting yourself on the line to raise money for cancer research. This was so much fun last year. If you guys were not here for this last year, oh my God, this is so much fun. Oh, I love you, Paul Csomo. Thank you so much.
For you.
Well, yeah, it was fun. It's so much fun if you're watching someone else do it.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a very similar thing to what we did last year. Last year I had a half hour with the half hour segments, and we raised $90. So this year we have twice the segment. I want to raise at least $180.
At least.
I have 4 different kinds of insects. I got insects again that I'm going to eat.
Oh boy.
Ranging from bad to worse. I don't want to eat any of them. Well, the last 2 I really don't want to eat. But the first one, I'm not going to start eating it until you guys kick in about $40. When it gets to about $40, we're going to start tucking in and see what happens.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget as well, every donation that we have gotten from, say, the 2 o'clock hour until 8 o'clock tonight is when I'm going to be doing the drawing. So you can also win this gift set of Cooper's Cask Coffee. It's coffee that's aged in alcohol barrels. Coffee plus alcohol. I mean, doesn't that sound like the most majestic, beautiful thing? I love that it's like a food-related giveaway just for Paul. I decided to keep the apron on just because I knew you were coming in to eat bugs as well. That's
fitting. That's great. And speaking of beverages, I didn't really have any water last time, which was really a tactical error on my part. So I have my water.
So I'm glad because you didn't have any. Your mouth was so dry last year doing it. I remember you kept talking about how dry it was, but I'm sorry to tell you this, Paul. $40 from Bill Dozer. He said hashtag eat it. And then we got Reverend Voice just kicked in another $5. So we were at $45 for this segment. And less than $100, guys, from 6,000. As soon as we get to $6,000, we are going to take the jerky challenge and eat the Creeping Reaper carnivore candy made with Carolina Reaper. So, whew.
All right, $45 more. I'll get into the second one. But what I wanted to say was what I also didn't have last year was something to cleanse my palate.
Ooh.
So this year, I went to the liquor store, and I looked on the very, very bottom shelf, and I looked under the bottom shelf, and I found this. It's called Skol Vodka.
Oh, my God.
It's a plastic bottle. It has large, aggressive Russian writing on it. It was like $8. Yeah. So the choice of, low-functioning alcoholics everywhere. I'm going to pour myself a little glass of this.
We have Gerald, my good buddy, who's sitting here in-house, $20, and he said, Paul, sorry I love you, but bugs down the chute, brother.
All right.
I figured you bought the Skol because you wanted your mouth to not remember what it's going to experience, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I said, I looked on the bottom shelf, and I said, hey, you know what will strip the paint off of a battleship? And they said, get the skull.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Chris Yaney dropping $10 in there.
Okay. Well, hang on. I got to get to the first one. The first one is from Plazita Gourmet. These are, I don't know if you can see that, grasshoppers.
Ooh, grasshoppers.
Yes. Salt and lemon grasshoppers. They are good until June 6th, 2021. So really good disaster preparedness food. You can put these away and they'll last a little while.
Oh my goodness. People making it rain for Paul Csomo. Drew Hallam Real Feels $10. Paul's
All right,
Bizarre
we're almost
Eats.
there. All right. Woo, I think I just delaminated my insides with that vodka. All right. The ingredients are grasshoppers, extra lemon, salt, garlic, and chili.
That's a,
We're gonna open this up.
Mario in the bar, $10 donation. Eat it, eat it.
I think that puts us up to the next $45.
I'm more than sure it does, yes.
All right, let me get some of these grasshoppers out of here. See if I can hold one up. They're very dry. They're very brown. I just dropped a bunch of them on the floor. They seem to be intact. There's not a whole lot of.
So we're up to $105 donated in this segment. Our very own executive producer Brennick just donated another $10. So yeah, you've already raised $105, my friend.
Wow.
Are they spicy or are they citrusy or?
They're very, very tart. You can definitely taste the lemon in them, and you can definitely taste the garlic in them. And I got to tell you, these are actually really good.
See, there you go.
I'm not kidding.
You could go back to those like in between every one of them.
You know, I think I might.
Oh my goodness. So Melissa from Brook Reading just dropped another $20 in there. We're at $125 now. Hashtag we love Paul. Hashtag moonshine for Drew. Hashtag jerky for Nick.
All right. These are getting very dry. I have a very decent handful here. I'm gonna knock these down.
Oh my goodness.
Then we're gonna go on to the next bug.
Oh my.
I am gonna need a drink after this.
Yeah,
though,
you
for
could
sure.
And the good thing is yeah, you've got an hour this year. You don't have a half an hour, so you don't have to rush through them either. You can take your time. Take your time.
Okay.
Because we're probably, honestly, and you know Drew. You know Drew. Everybody knows Drew. Everybody loves Drew. He's probably going to come and join us really quickly in another $18 or so because we're almost at $6,000. And that means more moonshine for Drew Hallam.
This was way too big of a handful.
Oh. I'm glad you got the water this year because, yeah, last year, I think, was it in like the middle of the segment or something? I think you had to go and get more like water or something because it was so dry because the ants and everything. Isn't that bow tie beautiful? Nick is hungry and really just wants to eat the jerky. Yes, Bill.
Okay.
Well,
So what I'm gonna say about these grasshoppers, first of all, is that if you eat them 1 or 2 or 3 at a time, they're great. Don't eat a big handful of them because they're, yeah. No, last year what happened was I had a bottle of water, and I pretty much drank the whole thing while we were recording. It might not even been a full bottle. And I had allergies at that time of year, just like I do this year, where I was like losing my voice, which I'm doing right now. So between the dry bugs and my allergies and that, you know, the insects just kind of drawing all the moisture out of me, I went in the bathroom after we recorded. I had a coughing fit that was so bad I almost passed out.
oh my. Oh, jeez.
It was really, really bad.
Yeah, that's why this year you can take your time. You don't have to rush through it. I mean, we're only 7 minutes into... That's the wrong one, Dan.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's Creeping Reaper is the one we're supposed to do.
Well, whatever. I'll eat that.
But, yeah, no, you can't eat it yet. We can't eat it until it's time. But, yeah, I wanted to just play this really, really quickly for everybody in the stream. Because, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Sean Ennis, the Velvet Drizzle himself from Stories of Your and Yours. We are officially at $6,000 raised for cancer research, which means more moonshine for Drew Hallam, which means more jerky for us. We're moving to the 3rd level in our carnivore candy challenge. So Gerald and Dan, you guys got to get in here. Drew Hallam, you get your beautiful self in here for just a moment. We're going to let Paul digest and just kind of breathe, burn his insides out maybe a little bit with some of that skull.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. Oh my God.
Oh, Drew Hallam is like ready and he's like right there ready to jump in here. He knows.
I'm right here, baby. I'm
Hey,
ready.
Drew.
Hey, Paul.
How you doing?
I'm all right, sir. How are we?
I'm doing so great. Oh my God, they're all piling in. Hi, guys.
Did you get to mute yourself?
Paul.
And, where am
Hey, Gerald.
Hey, buddy.
Where are we at with the donation?
Here we go.
100 and what?
We have another $5 donation from Adam from Odd Dad Out.
Love
Adam, thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Adam. So,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, this is Creeping Reaper made with Carolina Reaper peppers from
Oh,
Carnivore
you're doing that
Candy.
now. I can kick back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
And Drew Hallam is going to have some moonshine. So cheers, guys, and cheers to you, Paul Csomo, for putting us over the $6,000 mark.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's nice.
Welcome to Mukbang on the live stream for the cure. Here's your ASMR session.
Paul, I feel bad that I'm suffering over this, what you're about to go through.
It's okay. I'm actually enjoying you guys being here and suffering along with me. I think this is really cool. This is like a delightful little surprise.
This is spicy, guys.
Yeah, I like it.
Anybody has
You
any
know
what?
milk?
It's a good burn.
My hair follicles are starting to sweat. I like it.
Look, all my hair fell out.
Yeah, me too.
Be honest, you looked like that before.
The last piece of jerky did it to me.
You know what?
So that
Carnivore
burn,
candy,
man,
so good.
that jerky is really, really good. But man, that
Really tender.
that Carolina Reaper,
Ooh.
it doesn't start to hit you until legit like 10, 15
In the
seconds
back of
in,
the throat.
and then no, it's the tongue. It's the
Oh,
tongue.
is it all on the tongue?
All on the tongue.
Oh my,
Oh, it's there.
it's there hardcore. That is some spicy stuff, but that is good. Ooh, that's good.
I'm a little envious right now, I got to tell you.
Yeah, we just had to eat beef. I'm sorry, Paul.
Last time you were eating pizza,
That is true.
I was like, we were halfway through, and you're like eating a big pizza in front of me while I'm like trying to get down a scorpion.
At least we're burning. At least we're on fire right now.
are
At least
on
it's
fire.
not. It's not that enjoyable.
Paul, you got to get a different time slot where they're not eating at the exact same time.
Yeah, I'm feeling that one. Oh my god. Woo.
Oh yeah. I'm crying a little bit.
Paul, did your vodka come with a free pass for a bread line? I mean, what exactly?
No, they give potato.
The potato.
All I'm doing is I'm just watching Gerald's face.
Oh, it's not good.
I feel like he's gonna explode.
He looks concerned.
Yeah, no, I'm worried.
Here's-
How far away is the hospital again?
Ah!
Does Uber pick up here?
Oh my god. Good stuff.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
All right.
Wow. So, Drew, thank you very much for joining us once again for more moonshine for Drew. You
Thanks,
are the
Drew.
man. And Gerald and Dan. Cheers, guys, for more jerky.
Yay. All right, I'm out.
We'll see you in the next $1,000.
Bye.
Oh, yes, you will.
All right.
What's going on in the chat? I can't see the chat.
Yeah, I got to check and see what's going on over in the chat. Jeez.
Yeah. I have stuff that I can talk about. I have like animal stuff that I prepared.
The burn just doesn't burn the mouth, brothers. 8BR, thank you. If you listen, you can hear all their sinuses activate. Mel Brooks, LP Film Guys, you look a little sweaty.
I know something spicy when the top of my head gets really sweaty.
Ooh.
Sean Ennis, I love the gradual color changes of their faces. Do I look a little red now? Is that like a little bit like... Ooh, man. Ooh, Kate from Ignorance Was Bliss is here. Thank you. Welcome. Jerky Detox.
Hey, Kate. The more you eat these grasshoppers, the worse they get.
Guys, Gerald's going to die.
Don't die, Gerald.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. Wow. So, sorry to have derailed you, Paul.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm just sitting here eating grasshoppers. It's all good. One at a time. If you get these, you get these grasshoppers one at a time. You know what? They're really not getting any better. They're not getting any better.
You know what I forgot to do? I was going to make homemade whipped cream. Dean, what are you doing? Dan's like destroying my kitchen right now. I think he's dying.
I'm here to help the baby Gerald.
I know, 2 girls on a bench. Yeah, I should have worn the apron last night. I don't know why.
Oh, Gerald, you're some baby milk. Yes.
I just pounded that beer, let me tell you. That is some spicy stuff, guys.
I like spicy.
So do I. Ooh.
That was that a little over the edge there for you?
Over the last year, like when I went on my diet and stuff, like the only thing that you can really do is spicy food. Just because like there's no calories in hot sauce. So you're not adding sugar, you're not adding calories when you add hot sauce to something. Whereas if you're adding ketchup or barbecue sauce or something else, it's like, forget that, you know? So I've really taken to spicy foods. Oh my God, talking makes it hurt more. Like spicy foods, like it's I've just grown so much more like, I don't know, like into them. Like I've just gotten so much more into spicy foods. Like I really, really love spice now. I don't know why. So I've never eaten anything made with Carolina Reaper before. Except for the hot sauce that I have, which I've only had like little dribbles in stuff. Like that is just straight up like, and there's tons of seeds all over that jerky too. Tons of the seeds.
Ooh,
Like
that'll do it.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And Paul, I think so. Let me. I'm gonna count the tally here. You've raised, I think, about $140, give or take. Let me double check.
Wow.
Oh.
That's amazing. Well, I guess I can go on to the next bug. I mean, unless you want me to talk about animal stuff, I came prepared with a bunch of material from past episodes.
45 minutes, so you take it at your own pace, sir. You do not have to rush through any of this stuff. Especially, I know you're working up the courage, working up the nerves. The skull will probably help with that. So,
This is a 3-ounce packet. This is too big.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to eat the next bug right now, and then at 4:30, we're going to eat the one after that because I think we're pretty close to. We're actually really close to doubling up, which is what I wanted to do in the first place, and we're doing it pretty quick too. I thought it would take the whole segment, but here we are. This next bug is from Meat Maniac Edible Insects, and it is. Whoops, sorry about that. This is salted sago worms.
ooh,
Yeah. Let's see what the ingredients are. Cooked and dehydrated sago worms with salt, which means these are going to be really, really dry. No colors or preservatives. Oh, that's good. Thank God for that. Boiled and dehydrated, not fried.
Here we go.
And allergy advice crustaceans. That's not a problem. Is there an expiration date on these? Oh, yes. Best by 9/25/2020. So we're just under the wire with these guys.
Oh my
They were
God.
about to go bad.
Sean Ennis in the chat. Meat Maniac is my other nickname.
that was my wrestling name in high school. All right, let's see what these look like. Oh, you know what? This is interesting. Here's what they look like on the package.
Ooh, nice.
Here's what they look like in real life.
Mmm,
It's like blobs of impacted earwax.
nice, delicious.
They have a little bit of skull.
More liquid courage.
Oh God! Oh,
I think you
fuel a
specifically
model rocket with that thing.
I think you specifically want the skull to be the worst part of this experience.
Everyone's headed for you so you can shut up.
All right, so here they are. That is a sago worm.
Perfect.
So sago worm going in. I'm gonna snack on these while I tell you about pelicans.
Awesome.
Oh, they're very chewy. I thought they'd be more dry, but they're very, very... Oh, no, that's not good. Nope. 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 Uh-uh. That
Wow.
tastes really bad.
Ooh, no.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh,
Paul has 4 levels of eats pop-up film gas.
Desert Storm. Look how stringy that is.
Oh,
What in the hell is that?
oh my God.
Was that Gordon Ramsay I just heard?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I came with a soundboard.
Oh my God. We welcome it. We welcome it.
Wow, I can't even describe what those taste like. But I'm going to eat another one anyway. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, pelicans. Do you know how they like slam themselves into the water without breaking their necks?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have several adaptations that help them do that because they can dive from like 60 feet up in the air. So, hang on. You know, they start out good.
No.
And then you get like into the middle of the worm. I'm trying to pinpoint what that flavor is. So there's air sacs beneath the skin on their breasts that kind of act like cushions. Also, while diving, a pelican can rotate its body to the left a little bit. And that rotation helps the pelican to avoid injury to its esophagus and trachea. Unlike what I'm doing now.
Kate from Ignorance Was Bliss says you need to transcribe this and use it on merch. She says, I can't even describe what those taste like. You know, they start out good and then they get into the middle of the worm. Jared Taylor, $42.75.
Oh my God, I'm in such trouble.
Immune to
Oh
cancer.
my
We
God.
also got another donation in there. Hang on, let me just wait until the ticker goes back through. We got one more. Where is the beginning of the ticker?
More vodka.
Where is it? Where is it? There's, Jared. And then, Chris Yaney, $12.25. So I'm just going to tally this up really quickly here. So that's...
Oh, yeah. Drew Hallam, there is a coupon on the back of the Skull Vodka. It says good for 20% off of your next visit to your nephrologist. So somebody will be able to fix my kidneys after this.
So you have now, my friend... You have officially doubled what you made last year, and you are at $202.61.
Good
so you have
Lord,
officially
you guys are
doubled what
awesome.
you made last year, and then some.
Thank you guys,
You guys
so
are
much.
amazing.
Wow. I don't even know what a good like goal is after this. I said at 180 I would eat the last thing. Oh, I just burped up worm. So I'm definitely eating the last thing. I just don't know what's after that. What do you guys need? What do you guys want me to do? If you have ideas, put them in the chat.
I think, honestly...
Oh, my God.
Honestly, I think we're fine with just more animal facts and just more
Okay.
Paul Csomo.
Hey.
I think more Paul Csomo, the more Paul Csomo that we can get, the better. That's what I think.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, guys. Back to pelicans. Pelicans have also learned that a steep dive angle between 60 and 90 degrees reduces aiming errors caused by water surface refraction. So you know how you look in the water and it looks like something is there, but it's somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
That's refraction. So young pelicans learn this behavior from older pelicans, and as they age, they get better and better and better at aiming and hitting their target. So that was pretty interesting about pelicans.
Pelicans are amazing.
Pelicans are awesome. Unlike these worms, which I'm going to have another one of.
Oh, my.
Oh, here, I always like it when they put these packages in. These do not eat packages.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of in the mood for one of these do not eat packages. I can't imagine. Now, that's not a goal. Now, don't put in the chat, eat one of those packages. I'm not going to do that, but here's another worm.
And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, all of you guys that have also been donating during this segment, 8 o'clock tonight, we're taking the drawing for the Cooper's Cask Coffee gift set. So we're going to be giving that away at 8 o'clock. Everybody that's donated since 2 o'clock is going to be eligible for that. And man, you are getting so much love over in the chat. Also, they really want you to turn all of your turns of phrase from this segment into merchandise. They really, What do you see? Kate and Sean Ennis both put, I just burped up worm.
Oh. Oh my God. I feel like I have to eat all of these worms at least. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all the grasshoppers because it's such a huge bag.
Yeah.
But I'll try. But I'm definitely going to eat the rest of these worms because you guys are awesome.
We get a lot of Paul is the best from Two Girls on the Bench. Paul is the best from Drew Hallam. Kate from Ignorance Was Bliss actually has a great idea for when you're out of bugs. Imitate animals in interpretive dance.
Well, I mean, I'm not wearing pants is the thing, so I didn't count on that being a thing. All you guys in the chat, I love you too. I'm sorry I can't see what you're saying.
Guys, he's not wearing pants. Do you want him to dance more now or less? I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be more.
Kate probably wants me to dance more.
And then Julio from the Contrarians does rightly point out, Paul, is anybody wearing pants right now?
Probably not. Probably not. Hey, I want to talk to you about Herschel, the sea lion.
Ooh.
Yeah. So in 1916, the Army Corps of Engineers built a thing called the Ballard Locks in Washington State. And that's like an artificial little channel that acts as a passageway for boats that are moving in between Puget Sound and Lake Washington. Mm-hmm. And it separates saltwater from freshwater. So sea lions, it's the vodka. Sea lions were in a lot of trouble until 1972. And the Marine Mammal Protection Act kind of helped them get their numbers back. And so sea lions began to appear in the Puget Sound again. And there was one that was called Herschel. And he was named that because the story goes that an old fisherman spotted the sea lion with its long whiskers and said, "Hey, that looks like a guy called Herschel I used to work with down at the docks." And the name kind of stuck. Herschel kind of stationed himself at right there at the locks, and he would eat the salmon that would spawn and go through those locks. Mm-hmm. And he just stuffed himself with fish to the point where he would catch a fish and just pretty much like rip it in half and eat like just the eggs out of it and throw the rest of the fish away. And he had buddies that joined him, and it was a big mess. Mm-hmm. Pardon me. I'm going to have another worm.
You go right ahead. We did get a resounding vote of yes for less pants is better for Paul's interpretive dance.
So, yeah, a newspaper account from 1985 said that Herschel could kill 13 fish in an hour and 20 minutes. So about one fish every 6 minutes.
Take your time. Please don't choke on these worms. Please, for the love of God.
Oh my
I only
God.
want to be responsible for killing Gerald during the live stream for the cure, not you two.
I wish I could describe that taste. It's not like anything I've ever eaten before. It's just, oh, why am I doing this? So, so the steelhead trout was going down the tubes. So here's the thing. People tried to chase these sea lions away. They had firecrackers. Those didn't work. They had like a foam killer whale, which didn't work because the sea lions figured out that it was fake. They had, they stuffed these dead trout full of stuff that would make the sea lions vomit. So they learned that people who were throwing them fish were throwing them poison, so they didn't eat those fish. They tried shooting the animals with rubber-tipped arrows because those are non-lethal. And people just really started getting fed up with these sea lions. So they actually picked up a bunch of them and moved them to the ocean, like 39 of them. And 29 of them returned right back to the locks where they were.
That's amazing.
So finally, in 1994, there was an amendment that said that they could actually kill the sea lions. But the thing is, nobody really killed the sea lions. They were actually, because of all the trapping and stuff that they were doing, they were finding out stuff about sea lions that they didn't know already, because they were able actually to get close to them and handle them and observe them. So it wound up being really like a valuable thing. And I'm gonna die.
Nope.
they're just and the vodka is starting to take hold. This because
Well, the good thing is Jared Taylor did make a good suggestion a point over in the chat. He said it's a good thing the worms aren't coated in Carolina Reaper.
You know what? That might actually make them more delicious. I'm gonna have another one.
Oh my!
Man! Oh, that's
by
a
the way,
big one.
Kate from Ignorance Was Bliss is having a field day. By the way, in the chat, she is so happy right now. She is so happy watching you do this.
I love you so much, Kate.
Kate is
Oh
wonderful.
boy. Oh. They're kind of like not dry, but not moist. Excuse me for using that word. They're just kind of in between. They're like eating, I don't know.
Okay, so Kate now says, if you agree to stop eating worms, I'll make a donation.
Oh. How many do I have left? I have
I'm
2
so
left.
happy I have you as my best friend.
I have 2 left. All
Thank you
right.
so much for gifting the sub to Kate, and thank you very much to the Pop-Up Filmcast. $20
Oh, my God.
donation for Paul Csomo. They said they love you, Paul Csomo.
I love you too. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I love you too. All right, I got 1 more minute, and then we're gonna get into the next bug.
Oh, boy.
So anyway, yeah, that's just sea lions are just being sea lions, and people are understanding more about them. And oh boy, even though it's been a really, really long time since steelhead have entered that Lake Washington, it's okay because people are using that as an opportunity to, study how human things impact their environment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm starting to hit a wall. Let's go on to the next bug.
Oh boy.
Now the the 3rd and 4th bugs, it was kind of like a tie between 3rd and 4th place. I couldn't decide which bug was worse.
Oh boy.
What I decided on was this, because this actually has like seasoning on it. It has bacon and cheese seasoning, so I think the
Ooh.
seasoning kind of helps it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it is again from Meat Maniac,
Oh, wow.
bacon and cheese flavored giant water bugs.
So
Now,
from Sean Ennis. I'm just now going to say from Sean Ennis. The Meat Maniac.
Now, I opened these up ahead of time because the last time we did the live stream, I had a hard time opening up these packages.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me for a minute.
You take your time, my friend. You take your time.
Oh my God. Oh. If I breathe on you, you are going to be drunk. Okay.
Oh my God.
So this is why I was so nervous. Like 2 weeks ago when I got all these bugs, I opened up all the packages because I was struggling opening up the packages last time. And I kind of wanted to know what I was getting myself into. Well, I regret that decision because that made me like dread this for 2 weeks. So what we have here are giant water bugs, and they're not kidding when they say giant. Let me show you.
Wow. Holy bejesus.
So that's
Wow.
about a 2-inch water bug. And the only reason it is not in last place is because it has supposedly bacon and cheese seasoning. Let's look at the let's look at the ingredients.
The chat is you just killed the chat. The chat is dying right now.
Ingredients: giant water bugs, bacon and cheese flavor to maintain freshness, because God forbid you get a not fresh giant water bug. Also contains 1 oxygen absorber. So I guess that's the little package of stuff that you get. You know, I'm surprised that there's no like dietary nutritional information for a giant water bug.
Mm-hmm.
But bacon and cheese water bug, I don't know if it can be any better or any worse than those worms I just got done with, but I'm not finishing those worms, I can tell you that. What I'm going to do,
Good God.
I'm expecting this to have a pretty good crunch to it. So I'm gonna like lower my pop filter.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna turn the microphone right down so that way there's no other noise except for your microphone to pick up the crunch from this
Okay.
thing. That guys, like legitimately, the chat is going insane. Except for my co-host who's like, I'd eat that King Kong mother effer. Let's see, Kate, please stop wagging your giant water bug on camera.
Look at that thing.
God.
Who would
Pop-Up
eat that?
Filmcast. Pop-Up Filmcast said, I've been sick all week. I felt good today until just now. Oh my
All
god.
right,
So
you
yeah,
ready?
my mic's going down. Here we go.
And what comes rolling down the driveway for dinner but this, the super duper weenie wagon?
Oh, that is so dry.
Wow, that was a crunch.
That was the driest thing I've ever eaten in my life. Oh my god.
Holy cow. Oh, you literally just killed the chat. The chat is dying. I think Julio from the Contrarians just exploded. Drew Hallam says, this is the ASMR we've been waiting for.
It's as dry as a f***ing camel's arsehole in a f***ing desert storm. Look how stringy that is.
Oh my god. I am all here for the Gordon Ramsay sound drops.
What in the hell is that? What in the f*** is going on?
Oh my god in heaven. Oh, this is always absolutely the greatest. Like, oh, Paul Csomo, you are the man. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Oh my god. Guys, give me some love in the chat, please, for Paul Csomo. Please, please, please get some love over there.
I cannot, in English words, describe to you how dry those are. They're impossibly dry. Like, as soon as you put one in your mouth, it just draws all the moisture out of your body.
Oh.
It's the worst thing. That's the worst bug I've had.
Oh.
And I haven't even had the last bug.
Julio from the Contrarians just donated $20 and he said, water bug crunch. And then we just got another $10. Kate from Ignorance Was Bliss. This is in honor of not eating any more worms.
Oh. You know, actually, I will say that the other one in the bag here looks like it has way more seasoning on it. So I might just go for it.
Oh my. We're gonna let you do the crunch again. I'm gonna turn it right down.
All right. Oh, what am I going to tell you about next? Hey, do you know the difference between octopus tentacles and arms?
No.
Well, octopuses don't have tentacles. They only have arms. And where people get mixed up is when they see those suckers and they immediately call those arms with all the suckers on them tentacles. And I'm totally guilty of it. And I didn't know until I researched it for the episode because I'm not an animal expert. Dying. Okay, the easiest way to spot the difference between an arm and a tentacle is that arms have suckers along the entire length. So that's all that octopuses have are those arms that have suckers all the way up. Tentacles only have suckers at the tip.
So I got to shout out. I've got to shout out. Alan from Interrupted Tales just donated $15, but he also did it with a GIF of the movie Starship Troopers, and he said, "Eat me."
Okay, this water bug has so much seasoning on it.
That one got all the seasoning. Holy cow, it's like
it got all the seasoning. So it might be better, right?
Oh boy.
It might be better. Oh, and that seasoning is actually really, really good too. So here we go.
Bon appetit.
Just wow.
It's still dry, but it's better.
Kate, oh my god, Kate. I love Kate's like you're about to suck the seasoning off a giant water bug. Oh, Kate, I love you. Oh my god.
Oh, what was I even talking about?
Oh, tentacles versus arms. Octopi.
Yeah. Thank you for all your donations.
Did the seasoning make it better?
It's kind of like saying, you know, I had a hangnail on my pinky, but that's better than having a hangnail on my ring finger.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh. No, all I want right now is some sawdust to chew on. Wow. But I have to eat the rest of this. You guys paid for this, so here we go.
Oh my.
Oh, God.
What in the fuck is going on?
Wow, that sound. That is some crunch.
It's as dry as a fucking camel's arsehole in a fucking desert storm. Look how stringy that is.
Whatever that was that Gordon Ramsay was yelling about, I'm sure it was way better than this.
Oh my lord. Julio says Pringles would kill for that crunch. They're all pointing out your LaCroix that you're drinking. So Kate's like Waterbug LaCroix is her next punk band name.
That is Tangerine LaCroix. That is my favorite flavor.
Oh, LaCroix is so good. Oh, it's amazing.
I need more vodka.
Oh my lord. We are now. So before this segment, ladies and gentlemen, we hadn't crossed the $6,000 threshold, but we are now at $61.25 thanks to Paul Csomo and Skol Vodka and Bugs. So thank you all so much. You guys are absolutely amazing.
You guys are amazing. Okay, hang on.
I do think you killed chat, though. I feel like I haven't seen some names pop up in chat for a few minutes since this started, so I feel like some people are passed out on the floor in front of their computers.
I will say that Skol Vodka is delightful after what I've eaten.
Oh my.
Like, this is so delicious and refreshing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do next year. I don't know what I'm gonna do next year.
Oh my.
Oh boy. All right. So in about let's say 10 minutes, I'm gonna do the rest. Do the other one.
So we got $10 from Two Girls on a Bench. Ew, Paul Crunchy.
Oh my God. You haven't even seen the last one yet.
Oh my.
I just took a look at it today when I was on the way home from work, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh,
can we say a prayer? Can I say a prayer real quick?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, my friend.
Will you all join me in prayer?
Everyone in the chat, get ready.
Join me in prayer, everybody. Dear Lord, thank you for our good health and for all the people here today and the people that have worked so hard to put this together. Nick and Justin and Dave. I want to say Dave, Lord. It might be Bill. I think it's Dan. Thank you, Dan. We appreciate all they do and that have done. Lord, we come before you today to ask your blessing upon this segment. We know that somewhere in the Bible it was recorded at maybe Leviticus or Deuteronomy, the words that were written. And God said unto Moses, may the Jews have big noses, and to all the Israelites in the wilderness, for the love of all that is holy, don't eat scorpions and shit. And what the hell is wrong with you anyway? Don't eat that stuff. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but I think that was pretty solid advice in thy name, Lord. And though we may not listen to that advice today, Lord, we are happy that these bugs did not die in vain, Lord, but it gave their weird little spiky lives to a glorious cause. And if it should be, Lord, that my death from eating this thing brings the world a little closer to a cure for cancer, then I accept that my weird life should end as well today. We thank you for this opportunity, Lord, and we thank you for this beautiful day, and we pray all these things in the name of your Son, Jesus H. Christ. Go Cubs, go. Amen.
Julio from the Contrarian said, this is the vodka praying 100%. Oh my, thank you so much, Paul.
Oh, 8 more minutes. Okay. What do you say?
What did you say, Dan?
I'm making a joke. It's fine.
Dan's being silly, but his microphone's not turned on.
Hey, and no offense to anybody's faith out there, honestly. Because yeah. All right, millipedes. Millipedes use chemical weapons to deter predators in ways that are not completely understood. Not every millipede can produce noxious chemicals. Many of them just curl their bodies into a little ball like a roly-poly. But millipedes they can create all kinds of chemicals. Oh, I burped up water bug.
Oh,
Alkaloids, quinones, ketones, terpenes, esters, and phenols. If they excreted Skull vodka, they'd kill everything. So like these millipedes, they roll themselves up into a ball and they squeeze really hard and they squirt out these little chemicals. Scientists don't really know how they do it, but it's kind of a last resort because once they curl up into these balls and they squeeze out those chemicals, it takes them like 4 months to replenish their deal. So I mentioned quinones. Those are a chemical repellent. There's one group that sprays out benzoquinones. These are chemicals that are solid at room temperature, but they're liquid when they come out of the millipede, and nobody really knows how they convert that stuff from solid to liquid, which is pretty cool. There's one species of millipede that lives in Washington State that produces these compounds that can be detected by people standing 6 feet away. So from social distancing away, you can smell these little compounds. And these millipedes are only like 1 centimeter long. I'm dying. There's an order of millipedes that contains about 3,500 species. They can produce hydrogen cyanide, which is the cyanide that will kill you dead.
Ooh.
It's enough to kill a small bird or rodent. But they don't die from their own cyanide, so nobody really knows how they do that either.
Nice.
Yeah. What's going on in the chat? Does anybody have any questions about animals? There's a lawnmower outside my window. I'm sorry about that.
They're working on dessert for you out there. Let's see. Well, we have. Let's see. Well, Kate is back into your merchandise, so we've got I burped up a water bug. If they excreted Skull vodka, they'd kill everything. Alan from Those Nerds Over There says, "Hail Paul, full of bugs. The water bugs are with thee." Let's see. Jared Taylor says, "Isn't Skull a German word for paint thinner?" Let's see.
It should be.
Interrupted Tales says, "Of course Paul would know. I guess talking about the millipedes," and he's like, "I'm just here to pay money." And Julio from the Contrarian says, "Paul has slowly turned into what Gerald looked like after he ate the jerky."
Oh, that jerky sounds so good right now.
Oh, my Lord. And Drew Hallam says, "Paul, what bug would you be?"
What bug would I be? I would probably be the bug that I'm going to eat in about 5 minutes.
Ooh,
which,
boy.
not to be like human clickbait, but you're not going to believe it. Seriously.
I wish we should have gotten some BuzzFeed tweets going for him. Like you won't believe the last bug Paul Csomo is going to eat.
Oh my God.
What in the hell is that?
Oh my God. I'm 100% here for the Gordon Ramsay sound drops. Why do I not have?
Now,
Gordon
what
Ramsay
comes
sound
rolling
drops?
down the driveway for dinner? But this, the super duper weenie wagon.
Oh, I'm praying for the super duper weenie wagon to show up in my driveway right now.
It's as dry as a f***ing camel's arsehole in a f***ing desert storm. Look how stringy that is.
I want to thank Dan for letting me add a soundboard at the last minute. It was very nice of him. Thank you, Dan. I don't know how much vodka I've had at this point.
Yeah, normally I hate soundboards, but I'll take it.
Yeah,
No, I
we'll
appreciate
definitely
it.
take a Gordon Ramsay, Guy Fieri soundboard. Absolutely.
Okay.
What in the hell is that?
Oh my Lord.
Oh my goodness. Does anybody have any questions in the chat about animals
Yeah, if you guys have any,
or any questions about me?
Again, I'm
or
still
any questions
concerned
at all?
about some of them.
I'm stalling for right now
Some of them I
because
feel
I know
like
I have to eat
passed
this
out.
last one.
I haven't seen. Is Sean Ennis? Is the Velvet Drizzle okay? I haven't seen the Meat Maniac in a little while. Or is he okay, or did he pass out after the crunch from the water bug? I'm concerned about. Christine asks, "What's a group of pelicans called?"
A flock? I guess that's what all birds are called. I'm eating more grasshoppers, by the way.
Yeah, not the worms, Kate. She's really concerned about you eating more of the worms.
No, I'm done with the worms. Those were bad. these grasshoppers are actually really delicious right now.
Oh my lord! Melissa says, "Don't
Let me
you
give
like
you a good
cute,
crunch.
furry, fluffy baby animals?"
Do I like furry, fluffy baby animals?
Yeah,
Was that her question?
that was her question.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah. Sean Ennis is alive. Okay, we have confirmed the Meat Maniac is alive, and he can confirm that the headphones do amplify the crunch.
Oh, good. Well, here's a little crunch for you, Sean.
Hey, Two Girls on a Bench says, when did you first discover your love of eating bugs? And what is your favorite animal to eat?
Oh, I haven't discovered my love of eating bugs yet because it hasn't happened. Because this is awful. My favorite protein, excuse me, it's probably lamb. I'm a big lamb guy.
Lamb is so good. Mm.
I like a nice grilled. I make a really good grilled leg of lamb with like a nice little spice rub on it that has like brown sugar and curry powder. It's really good. So I'd have to go with lamb or a really, really good cheeseburger.
Oh, that's what we just had on the break before your segment. We had some burgers too. It was good. I love every time I'm on here with you. We're either eating or talking about food. We also had water bugs before your segment, Paul. Just that was what we decided to grab the snack on. Water bugs and Skull and Tangerine LaCroix. Like, this is the greatest segment ever.
All right, look, we're coming up on 10 minutes left in the segment.
Oh boy.
And you guys have donated so much money, and I love you all so much. And thank you for doing this.
We also had Chris Yini dropped $6.66 in there as a dono.
Oh, Chris, man, thank you so much. Thank you all. It is 4:50, and I said that at 50 minutes into the segment, we were, I reached my goal. I was going to eat the final bug. So this is the time.
They did this last year to you too, if you remember too. You gave a certain amount of goals, and then they hit the goal within the first 5 minutes of the stream last year. So they hit it within the first 10 minutes this year.
I didn't expect it this last year, and I did not expect it this year either. I thought I'm doubling the amount. There's no way that everybody is gonna go for that.
That's why we love you, chat. Thank you so much. All you guys out there that donated during this, you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you.
You guys are amazing. So now, the last bug. Are you ready for this?
Oh my.
Now, you might be saying, hey, Paul, you ate scorpions last year. Yes, I did. But those were little scorpions.
Yes.
This year, I have a scorpion.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
It is a black scorpion. There is no discernible expiration date on it. The ingredients are Asian forest scorpion. One ingredient. Oh.
Kate from Ignorance Was Bliss says size matters.
I was really, really hoping that you guys wouldn't donate so much.
Oh,
but now I have to keep my promise. Gang. I like a soccer mom on Thursday afternoon, I can't even with this.
I feel like we're going to get a good crunch out of this one, too.
Oh, no, I have to mute my mic. I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you. I don't know what to say.
Wow. Holy. Wow.
So that's about an inch and a half long scorpion.
Good God in heaven.
There's no seasoning on it. There's no bacon and cheese seasoning on it. It does not, I don't think, have the stinger. Oh, it does have the stinger.
Ooh.
Oh, it has the stinger. I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. All right. Guys, thank you so much for your donations. Thank you so much for
inches
supporting
never
me.
looked so big, says Sean Ennis.
I'm going to put my vodka aside. I'm going to put this aside.
Bon appetit.
We have a giant scorpion. Get ready for the crunch going in.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't want to do this.
Paul Csomo, my God.
It's as dry as a fucking camel's arsehole in a fucking desert storm. Look how stringy that is. What in the fuck is going on?
Sean Ennis is traumatized. Kate hates everything.
What in the fuck is going on? What in the fuck is going on? What in the fuck is going on? What in the fuck is going on?
You gotta come way up.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh my God in heaven. Oh my God. Paul is doing his level best, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you are a champion, my friend. You are an absolute
I can't believe
champion.
I just did that.
Oh. Holy cow. Kate, like LaCroix will help.
Oh, look, one of the legs came off.
Oh my. Oh my. Paul Csomo, ladies and gentlemen, please throw up some love in the chat. Hashtag we love you, Paul. Please throw all of the love for Paul over in the chat right now. Holy cow. That was just wow. Paul Csomo hype, ladies and gentlemen. That was amazing, my friend.
I never thought Skull vodka could be so delightful and refreshing in my whole life. I've literally taken 5 years off of my life in about an hour, and it was worth it.
Oh, so
Oh,
what
wow.
did it have a taste? What would you say it tasted like?
It had no taste whatsoever.
Oh.
It had no discernible taste. It was just crunchy. It was just hard and crunchy.
Ugh.
It was like eating. I don't know what it's like. If you had shrimp and you took like the tail from the shrimp and just crunched on the tail. Oh, excuse me. Oh,
you broke
God.
Gerald. He's literally he's gonna die, not just from the jerky, but from watching you eat all those bugs. Gerald's gonna die over here.
Oh, I have to have another grasshopper or two. It's like eating a shrimp tail, except not as delicious, but the same sort of crunch.
Oh my! So what do you think was the worst thing you had then today? Was it the scorpion? Was it the worms? It wasn't the grasshoppers for sure, or was it the water bug?
It was the worms.
Oh, yep.
I can't even describe to you what the worms tasted like. It was like pencil eraser, but really, really dry.
Oh.
It was like, you remember the metal pencil sharpeners at school? I don't know how old you are, but you like scoop one of those out and just take a big handful of it, and that's kind of like what it was like.
No,
I'm gonna have more vodka.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're winding down on the segment here. We've just got a few minutes left, so Paul, compose yourself if you can, and tell our audience out there where they can find your amazing show and where they can learn more about Varmints and exactly what it is that you do. This was, I knew so much because last year was such a blast. I knew that this was going to be such a great segment. This was amazing. Thank you so much for once again braving your fears and putting your body on the line.
Well,
especially with the skull.
Thank you for all your hard work, Nick. This is really awesome. And hey, everybody, I'm Paul, the host of the Varmints podcast, available on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, one more time in the chat. Let's hear it for Paul Csomo, Bugs for Cancer Research. Again, I mean, you're amazing. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, my friend.
All right.
We really, really appreciate you taking the time. And yeah, Drew Hallam apparently is going to be contacting you because apparently he has some ideas for next year. So you guys are already going to start getting planning. So
I'm up for it, Drew. You know where to find me. Everywhere.
Yep. You're absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for being here. We're going to say goodbye, ladies and gentlemen, to Paul. Everyone, tell him how much you love him.
I love you guys too. I hope
Thank you very, very much, Paul.
Take care.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, Cooper's Cask Coffee. Cooper's Cask Coffee. I'm giving this away at 8 o'clock. Everybody that donates between now and 8 o'clock, you are entered to win this gift set of Cooper's Cask Coffee. Jared Taylor is over in the chat. He will tell you exactly how good this set of coffee is because he really, really enjoys it. So, is everybody over in the chat? Are you guys okay? Are you guys all doing good over there? Gerald's not doing well, guys. I'm pretty sure Gerald's on his last legs over here. We made him eat Carolina Reaper, and then he had to watch him eat a scorpion. I'm pretty sure he's just ready to fall over. He's just absolutely ready to fall over. Can we please get Nick a chef hat, says two girls on a bench. I agree. We should get me a chef hat. Gerald just says he's concerned about Paul. You know what? Paul Csomo is a trooper, man. What a segment. I knew it was going to be such a blast, and it was. It was such an amazing segment. I'm so, so thrilled.